Hey folks, good to see everybody back. Today's little KLR 650 project is lithium battery replacement. There's nothing wrong with my battery, I just want to save some weight. This is a Tusk Lithium Battery Pro. This is the part number that they sell you for the 2022 KLR 650. One neat little thing in this battery, even though you have to have your side panel off to check it, you can press this little test button and it lights everything up. That's pretty cool. So when you get your battery, of course you get your battery. They give you the post mounting bolts, two different types there, because there's two different ways you can put your wires on the terminals here, depending on what you need. And of course they give you this whole stack of foam, adhesive backed foam, that you can put in your battery box, because most of the time they do not fit right in and you have to put this on the bottom or on the sides to take up space, keep it from rattling. So I'm going to go ahead and get the, before I start, I did already weigh this. This weighs 1.8 pounds. Now, I've had Tusk ones in the past. This is an old Tusk battery here from my DRZ 400. This weighs 1.4 pounds, and I could tell right away when I took this one out of the box that it definitely felt heavier. This is 1.8 pounds. This is 1.4 pounds. So I'm going to get the battery out of the KLR. We'll kind of do a weight on it, see what it weighs, see if we're saving anything. So I'll go ahead and get this battery cover off here. This shouldn't be too bad. It's a couple Allen bolts on there. Go ahead and get it off. I guess more than a couple. Don't lose these little guys. Oh, I don't need that one out. Down here. And I believe there's two under here. There's a little collar on there also that will come out. This is a 4mm Allen wrench. Get these two under here out. Now these do not have a collar, just a plastic washer. And you do have a little tit here that goes in a rubber grommet. You got to make sure you have that lined up when you push it back in. Okay, and there is battery right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this strap down off, and then I will go ahead and unbolt the wires from the terminals and get the battery out. Now, my battery has a battery tender hooked up to it. That's what these other two wires are. If your bike's brand new and you have no other wires, you're just going to have your large wires feeding your bike. Need a 10mm. Here, 10mm. Excuse me. Okay, got 110 out. I didn't put the battery tender on. That was done by my dealer. They give those out free. So if you want to get one free, go buy your new bike at 5-Star Power Sports in Bedford County or Duncansville. If you're in Pennsylvania, check them out. There we go. Now you'll have two little squares in here, square nuts, that may fall out. Ooh, that battery is in there. Okay, I'm going to pop this on the scale, see what it says. Okay. That battery weighs 6.6 pounds. So that, of course, minus 1.8, we're saving 4.8 pounds with the battery swap. So that's pretty good, almost 5 pounds off of the top of the bike, right underneath the seat there. So that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and slide the other one in now. Okay, I got all my little foam with me. Kind of see what this looks like. So I definitely need a couple pieces on the underside. I don't think I'm not gonna peel the adhesive off the back. I'm just gonna slide them in even when I put it in permanently. That's perfect there. 2 on the bottom, and I'm going to say 2 on the side. And that should do it. Okay. And I'm going to use the 2 little short bolts. I think I can get away with using those. Oh, you know what is different though? I can see right now. I'll have to show you. I'm probably going to have to do some grinding. Let me get the camera here. Like I said, this was the one to fit the bike. And you can see these wires are kind of shaped like a U because they fit over the factory battery terminal, and this is flat. So what I'm going to do is, you could probably hammer these flat, but I'm either going to hammer them or grind them here, or maybe even bend them out with some pliers. I'm going to see how tough they are, see what I can do. Okay. What I'm going to do, it looks as though if I put it up, as long as I get rid of this side, the lip on this side, it'll go on the battery, and I can keep this side, which will keep it straight against this edge. So I have the Dremel tool here with a cutoff wheel. I'm going to go ahead and slice the edge of this off. quit doing that. Okay, I'll show you here. Now you see what I did. I only took this edge off. So, see there now, it will lay on there. That will go along the edge of the terminal and still keep it straight, and it fits over the hole. So, okay. Now, where's my little screws, my little bolts? Okay, that one started. Now I got to cut this side off. Ouch. Damn it, that gets hot, that brass. Okay. Another terminal bolt. Like I said, this is the correct part number for a 2022, so keep that in mind. I'm sure if you buy maybe one from another manufacturer, it's probably, there's a good chance it will be perfectly correct, but there'll be no issue with this now, because you still have this piece on the edge to keep the your lead wire from moving around. Should have got a ratchet wrench out. Okay, that's tight. Just want to make sure this actually has bolts in here for the terminals. Just want to make sure they're tight. Okay, I have those two pieces of foam in. This is actually hitting a little bit there. I think we're going to be good. Now see, this is loose now because the battery doesn't stick out as far. So you could put, of course, some pieces of foam behind it, or stick them to the back of the battery. I'm just going to stick, you know, a few on the front here and see if I can take up that slack. Try to get them right where the strap is. Still need at least another one. May need another one yet. Yeah, I'm gonna go one more yet. So that's 3 of them. That's about 3/4 of an inch thick. Okay, it's on now. So that is not going anywhere. Try to get my little booty somewhat back up over here. Okay. So that is good. Should be no rattling. I'm going to see if it fires up before I put the side back on. Fired up. I'm going to go ahead and put the side back on. That battery, that Tusk battery, I don't know if I said it yet, it was $89.99 from Rocky Mountain. Got to remember to get my little nipple in first. Once you get that nipple in, it kind of gets you online for everything else here. Make sure your collar around that bolt is down in the hole in the plastic properly. So it's 4.8 pounds off of the weight of the top of the bike. Get the exhaust on. I'd like to shave another, 4 or so pounds off of that. Always helps any little bit you can get off of the weight of the top of the bike. Make sure you tighten them up, or someday you'll be riding along and your panel will be flopping. You'll be enjoying a beautiful day on the bike and all go to shit because you're missing a screw. Okay, there we go. Still got some foam left over. These were the other 2 bolts they give you, and they also give you a couple collars there in the bag with the other bolts. Alright, so she's all buttoned up. Got any questions, comments? I appreciate it all. Like, subscribe. I'll be back with a lot more on this bike. I'm just about to the end of putting on it what I'm going to put on right now. I do have the exhaust coming, so that will be getting put on probably here when it arrives in a day or so, and we'll go ahead and do that. See you guys.